What's up today, YouTube? Just got back in from the gym. Look, today what I'm going to be talking to you about is you want to change, right? You want to change your life. You want to do things better. You want to switch some things up in your life, right? Well, the only way to do that is to be the change that you want to see. You know, don't go around telling everybody, you know, I wish this had happened. I wish this had happened. Why don't you just be that? Why don't you represent that? You know, don't go around expecting everybody to be perfect or expecting everybody to see it how you see it. You know, you need to, whatever you believe, you need to be a representation of that. You know what I mean? The best way to change people is to be that type of person. So when you go around them, you know what I mean, they'll want to be that change. You know, if you want to change the world, change yourself. You know why? Because when you change yourself, everywhere you go, you're going to affect everybody around you. That's how you change the world. You can't change the world by sitting at home, you know, on your computer, download music. You can't do it like that, man. You have to change yourself so that everywhere you go, you know, you ever see that little van driving around that be spraying that little, I don't know if it's mosquito spray, whatever they spray in the air. It's in the middle of the night. They be spraying mist in the air. They infecting all kind of areas, you know what I mean? That's what you're going to be. If you strive to, you know, lead by example, everything you come in contact with, you're going to infect, you know what I mean? People, you might not make people change, but you're going to give people a reality check. You know, you're going to hit them right between the eyes like, man, he can do that? He living like this? Maybe I can do it, you know what I mean? So, in conclusion, don't sit back and say, this needs to be this way or this needs to be that way. You represent it, you know. Nobody's going to listen to what you think. All people are going to watch is what you do, you know. People just going to watch you, what you do, you know. See if you really living what you talking. So once you be the change, then you can affect everything. So that's going to change the world.